Hey YouTube, this is Tool Taz here. Um, this is an update on the Galaxy 47 Chevy. Well, I had my paint went to trick. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it there pretty bad. Yeah. This side, so I think it's even worse. This side isn't as bad as this side. This side's atrocious. And then there's a spot on the roof that did the same, and then the trunk. Yeah, pretty bad. Other than that, not a whole lot over here. The rest of the kit is just pretty much slowly working on. There's the floor pan in the color. They're both only red by group the color with a clear. The wires here are actually molded into the chassis by them, and there's a little doodad that sits up here that's pretty high up. That's the only thing I had to cut. So my dual exhaust would run underneath it. The interior is still in primer. I haven't figured out what color paint it yet. Still got some work to do on it. The chassis is Rust-Oleum black metallic with the chrome, well, the painted rear end body color. The motor's painted the same body color, clear coated before assembly. The engine is the Revell 69 Nova Super Sport, the street machine version of it. Little Joe is building one of these cars right as we speak. I'm using the engine out of it for this. It was given to me by a late friend that I told last time that he had passed away. He's the one that painted the 79 Ford, the Chevy I've got sitting up there behind me. And he's given me a bunch of models in the past, over the year before he passed. That was one of the bag of parts that he gave me, was that kit, plus others. So that is on that car. While I'm waiting to have to strip the body tomorrow sometime, I'm working on the Revell 29 Ford Roadster by Revell. Painted it a light blue metallic. Rust-Oleum again. Blue. I got an article in this issue right here. Has a blue show and go coupe in it. It has a Hemi with a blower. But this kit looks so much like it in the way of the low, so I used the hot rod version. It's a really cool kit. A lot of extra parts. If you haven't picked one up, I know there's a bunch of the guys on the community have picked this kit up multiple times. I've only bought one, and I was lucky that the Hobby Lobby near my house had it, I only had one at the time when I picked mine up. I had it. Everybody else was building these things, and I liked the looks of them. I like 29s. 29s, and I mean, I've got, you know, the original AMT 29 mud rod in my stash, and it's going to be built here soon. AMT is supposed to release theirs in this month. Well, they said this month, but they pushed it back, I guess, to July. I mean June, but that's fine. But I'm going to end up buying one, or at least two, because I like the 29 Roadster. This kit's again going pretty much box. This is going to be a box stock car, just like my truck that I built for the box stock build. It's going to be a basic box stock build, decals and all that. That's about all in that. My next build probably after this will be a Chevy Blazer by AMT, or the Ming Ford pickup. I don't know which one yet. I was probably going to be the Ming. I won it last year at Palapalooza. This 29 Roadster is being built for. It's for the mall show coming up in September. 16th, 17th, and 18th of this year in Orlando. Starts Friday night. And then it goes all Saturday, and then Sunday's judging. They finish judging at like 10 o'clock Saturday night, and then they open up early. They do judging by noon. We're out by noon, late noon, Sunday afternoon. It's a fun show if you're in the area. We've had people come from Georgia. We've had people all the way from Buffalo, New York. My late friend Art Novat came all the way from Buffalo, New York to this show every year. He'd come down a week before and hang out with his sister, his daughter down here, and used to hang out and then hook up with me Friday night. And we'd spend most of the weekend, hanging out. This year is going to be a little different without him, but I have his memory. So that's my next build is going to be either or of those two trucks. Or who knows, I might bring down a Chevy Camino, a Chevy 57 Chevy pickup that I have. It's Camino. I've had started before the community build, box stock build came online, but that was close to 2 months ago. So I don't build truck on truck. I build truck, car, most of the time. This build is kind of weird because I started a car, didn't finish it. The pain kind of went south on me. I started this car because I had just built my little blue channel pickup. Was my last car build. This is towards Hunter Shelby. Don't give up on your dreams or inspirations. Just because you have a little hater out there that thinks that he's big and bad. He's hiding behind his keyboard. Pop up a video. For the longest time, I was one of those behind the keyboard builders. I didn't think my stuff was good enough for YouTube. Well, I went to that show and won second place. First, I won a second place and a third place with something completely off the wall. Anybody out there that's building under you, build some awesome, incredible semi-trucks and pro street cars that are just insane. Your last Mobus Ford was radical as hell, being a slammer. I'm not a big fan of the Tina, but that was cool. Who knows? The 47 Chevy might go patina because of the paint issues, just because it might. Who knows? I might go that route with it. Go ratty. I've got a Blazer that I'm going to be building soon, and I don't know yet how I'm going to do it. I've got two of them. Well, I got this one, and I got one that's a part truck. And I'm thinking one's going to be jacked up, sitting up nice. The other one's going to be sitting on my tool, drive it, and lay it down. It's a possibility with it. I've got parts for the air ride system in my part box, so I probably might do an air ride suspension, homemade frame, that kind of deal with it. I don't know yet. No, not yet. Just don't want these little jerks play you, get you mad. Just don't give up. Continue to build. Keep on building what you love. Coffee. Like Chris Stratman, drinking my coffee. Look, Caleb. These kids, building snap-togethers, these people who were first built kits, they gotta start somewhere. Give them a snap-together. See what they can do. They've gone a long way with the snap-together kits over the years. I think my first one was a Monogram Snap-Together 55, I think. The little blue one, I think it is. The baby 55 kit everybody built back in the day. And, the one little, like 132 scale, the little one. But build what you want to build, not, plane, train, figurine. They're all cool, Love going to IPMS shows because you do see them. You see that. You don't see just all automotive. You don't see all military. You see a mixture. And years back, Malafalooza was all a lot military. They had a very small table for us automotive builders. It's kind of changing for them. Our show has gone more automotive of late. Just build. Enjoy it. Enjoy the hobby. Don't worry about what's going on. Field. Hoping that I get along with everybody, and I will be seeing you guys on the bench. This is Tool Taz signing out.